That's clear. Okay. All right. Ah. Stupid. Let's see. Shit. Yes, I'm gonna sleep. There's a notification. Come. Shit. Okay, welcome. Trying out my new gadget here. Wish I had pictures in the close to. Notification. Live stream to student. And stream. I just want to praise the Lord. 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 The now surrender universe would be troubled. Lord, I have faith today. Please confess. Hold my hands today, lest I fall. Guide my steps on the way. Please hear my cry. No. Please walk me through. Say all I ask of you. Trials come along. In the heart is now surrounding me. Universe would be flooding now. Whatever is your hand in mine. Lord, I ask you today, please surpass me by. Hold my hands today, lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please Oh, please walk me through. Said all I ask of you. Please walk me through. All I ask of you. Miracle. Now surround me. Trial come. I'm having it the wrong way. That now surround me. Universe would be flooding down. The day all my hands today. As I fall, guide my steps on the way. Please, please hear my cry. So that's what I am. Oh, please walk me through. Said all I ask of you. Please, please walk me through. Oh, said all I ask of you. Oh, the so now surround me. Trial come but one. Either bound, no, but universe would be flooding now. One more thing on it. One more. With your hands in mine, all I ask you today, please don't pass me by. Hold my hands today, lest I fall. Good night and welcome. Come on. Come on. Come on, honestly. I am not seeing the come on this, but they're not appearing on that.
Good shot.
What do you think happened?
Good shot.
Hmm?
Good shot.
Crazy.
What are you talking about?
Okay, this is the two people. You can see people and you're not seeing them here.
Okay.
You see what you see them on there?
Two over there.
Right. But there's
This
nobody.
is, yeah, because there's nobody in it.
I wonder why. Hold my hands today, lest I fall. God, my steps on the way. Please, please hear my cry. Da, 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 da. Oh, all I asked of you. Hold my hands today, lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please, please hear my cry. Yes, please walk me through. All I ask of you. Please walk me through. All I ask of you. Oh, my hand. Now surround me. Trial come but go. Universe would be flooding now. Today, please confess. Welcome to all those that are on the live tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome and good night. Is that Gaysal year? Hope I got the pronunciation right. Sometimes we don't get the person's name pronounced right, but hopefully I get it right. Welcome to be here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hold my hands today, lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please, please hear my cry. Please walk me through. Said all I asked of you. That's Glacier Robinson. All her beautiful songs. Thank you. I'm just waiting for some more persons to show up on the live. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here with me. It's a pleasure for me to be here as well. It is a good thing that we can meet on the spot of ground in this manner that we met. God said man have got um, the ability to do everything except to blow breath. And because they have got the ability, it is that ability while we can sit far away from each other, yet is as if we are so close to each other. You can see me, I can see you if I want, right? but it's as if we are in close proximity that we could even shake hands. So okay, God said the invention of men. So it was designed in man to do many things except for one thing. Only for that one thing man cannot and will not able to do unless God permits him to do that. Other than that, no. But because of the invention of man, we, the older persons, we're older, not sure, but they have never seen plane flying in the sky. When another era of people saw a plane, they call it the iron bird because that plane have sit in the sky until it reaches its destination. It landed on the ground. They never see that. So there are so many things that they have never saw in their days coming up. They have never seen it, right? They have they would be amazed now because what was happening then, it was letter writing. What used to write letter then, you have the foul feather, whether it is foul feather or whatever feather, but that's big feather, and they have the ink, and of course you have the berries that make ink. We used to have them at our home. They run on the fence. And when you pick those little small berries and crush them out, it's real ink. As children, we used to get things and put in them and write. So I think more or less that's what they used to do um, within those days. Now, and they know slate. Many persons today do not know slate. And I think some of the times they should have bring back some of these things. But before I go along, really get caught up into it, let me wish and thank everybody for their support. For those that are just new subscriber, thank you for your support. Supporting subscriber, thank you for your support. I appreciate it ever so well, ever so much. Appreciate it, right? And without you, I cannot go on because my page won't grow. But with you and the love that you have and the presentation that you find interesting, it helps me to go on. And you share, and others will come on. So in no time, I would like to reach 1,000 subscriber. Please touch the like button, send up the algorithm, and we'll grow. We will go and grow and stay with each others. Okay. Um, I have a I have a basic school that I have sponsored children from. I really don't come on live. I've been doing it before since I came here. It's a school in my community, and I really liked what I was seeing from the school because it's a joint community, and you have the scheme And you'd have the other side that people call that side the ghetto. So those are the most of them less fortunate. Some of them, they do not privatize, prioritize their thing. So, of course, they will look good. Who said we shouldn't look good? Who said mothers shouldn't look good? Who said people shouldn't look good? But equally, you have to look after your children. And looking on some of the things I have adapted, some, so I paid for children their term going back to school. Not going back to school. The school is run 1, 2, 3, 4 is what? 3 or 4 term in the year, school year. So I have children that I they their lunch and their yes. My my admin is one of the teacher from that school. She teaches the little baby ones. You know? When you look at some of the things and you know my giving back to society, you have to grow the child, you have to plant the seed, and the seed bursts out of the ground, and then the seed grow into a tree, whatever the seed is. So my thing, because I used to be a basic school teacher as well back in the days, as I say to you people that I meddle in a lot of things. So I have a bit of knowledge here, a little tweps here, a little tweps there, stuff like that. It would be coming like um, many trade and mastering none. Well, yes, I do master trade, but I have knowledge of it. And so my give back is that I start from the younger ones. Yes, I have helped them to come until, because it's not when they reach high school. You have to have it from they are younger. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you. So my admin is not just an ordinary person. She took care of the little beanie ones. She isn't here yet, but she took care of those little ones. And those are the little ones that we have to curve from down there to bring them up. We can't curve them when they reach 12 years old, when they start going to high school and then tertiary school. All of those that are up there start from down there. And I very much love to do the smaller ones. Believe me, I love to do the smaller ones. So that's part of my project, and I make it a part of my duty to do so. I will not come and ask for money. If persons see it in their own self that they want to donate, fine. But I will not come here putting out my cash up and putting out my Zelle out there and say cash out me, Zelle. I would like to know that money goes to a particular reason. It do the job. Good night, melodious, truly Mel. Truly Mel. Just talking about you. Okay? I would like to know if I am giving, the purpose for giving is real. Real, right? I just don't want to just give for you to go to party, to all the other places. You want to do that. You need help with the smaller ones, fine. But if you need help to for me to find you to go to party, no, I don't do it that way. Because the babies today is going to be the man and woman tomorrow. The babies today is going to be the one who said, I want to go in the police force. I want to go in the military. I want to be a teacher. And those are the ones. So we have to guard them. We have to have them in the straight and narrow. And here is truly Mel, who she took care of those young minds. She is helping to shape them into the pilot for tomorrow, the engineer for the next day, the doctor for the next day, and all of that. So I give for reasons that you're helping your community and you're helping your country. So what do I sit here? Yes. So I keep jumping in and out, taking up in other things, as I said, bits and pieces. Yes. For those with birthday, have a happy birthday. Have a happy birthday. Yes. Have a happy birthday. God bless you with health, most important. Because if you don't have health, you won't have wealth. And when I said health, you need good health. Because if your health is not good, the wealth that you get today will all spent out in the pharmacy, in the theater, in the doctor's pocket. Okay? Yes. So I ask for the blessings of God that He will bless for those that are having birthday with good health. And with God blessing you with health, you need to take care of your health as well. At least live to the amount of time that God give you. And He said, reasons of strength. I am looking at a 110 years old man today. And the man looked like him just reached 60 years old. Yeah, those are good blessings. So for those that are having your birthday, it is a gift that given to your mom. Children are blessings. They turn out to be cursed too. Don't be mad at me. But some of them, yeah, depending on what they develop as they come along and how they structured them, the foundation that they give them to, to come upon. You understand? Yes. So God bless you with health, with the job, with knowledge, with understanding, and with wisdom. And to top it all off, with discretion. Yes. So I wish for all of you that celebrated your birthday, you celebrate your birthday with a meaning, knowing that you will not celebrate this birthday again. It will be another birthday. And if you're 1 year old today, you will be two the next time you're celebrating your birthday. Okay? For those that anniversary, have a happy anniversary. Have happy memories. Don't let the bad memories overshadow the good one. But remember the good memories. Enjoy in them. Live in them. Rejoice in them. God bless you. For those that have person that have passed away, Um, God bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord guide and protect you. Give you the added strength to go on. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Yes. For those that are out in Radio Land, Radio Land, never mind. For those that are out in Radio Land, and we are not sharing the same time zone, God bless you all and thank you for your support. Thank you for listening ears. Thank you very much. As I was saying, as you see it, Tuesday live bits and pieces. So, we're just going to be reasoning. And don't forget, you let your voice be heard in the comment section. Don't forget that. And you keep forgetting, let me say is forget, because it could not be willfully, not touching the thumbs up. The thumbs up button, this thumb that's sticking upward, you keep forgetting to touch it. Could you please, I am asking that you touch the thumbs up button. It brings up the algorithm. YouTube like to see that. And it also have to do with, I'm not sure about the monetization with it because that's not what I read in the YouTube thing, but it brings up the algorithm. YouTube like to see that one being happy. Yeah. So let that thumb be happy. It is just lonely sitting there. Touch it and let it be happy, man. Give it some love. Yeah, that thumb. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Touch him. It won't hurt. Just touch him. As you stepped in, you touch him. And if you didn't do when you came in, when you're going out, don't forget to just touch him. Let him feel that he is a part of us too. Yeah. So as I was saying that um, I love to see the young ones. And we realize that some persons having children, we would have asked the question, why did they have children? Because they can't take care of them. Or because the children or the baby did not come with a manual, it is hard for them to take care of. Not only hard to take care of, you can't deny yourself because there's no longer you are looking on me. Me, it's me. You are looking at us and we. So no longer it is me. You get to the point where you're saying us and we. Yes. But God bless the cheerful givers. And when persons like myself who look into some of the situations, and as long as we can help a child, we do it. And as for truly male over there, who is right now coming out of the classroom today, we need to big her up. Trust me, we need to big up truly male because she's doing an awesome job. To have these children for how much hours of the day? School started like 7:30 and let off at say maybe 2:30 or 3. And each one came with their different character, and you have to be trying like you took a pencil and you're shaping a circle, and you have to ensure you get that circle straight, not straight, get it round. The diameter should be round. So show her some love. She's doing an awesome job. She's shaping the man and the woman for tomorrow. If they have not walked in the pathway, it is not the fault of the others. It's they who took their own pathway. So you're helping their mom and their dad. Because sometimes, to be honest, the mom and the dad need shaping too. But you are helping the child. You don't know if you have children, you won't see one of them getting married to one of these same guys or business partner. Yes, so we turn our eyes on them and we try to do our best to them as much as we can do. As God blessed us, we bless somebody else. Okay, and as I was saying, the people that has gone before, long before, they did not see aeroplane. They know of buggy, horse and buggy. They know of donkey. They know of horses. So they would be going on a long journey, and they saddle their horses and they ride and they rest and they ride and they rest until you get bike, not motorbike, bike. So another era of generation came up in that. Another era of generation came up and see car. And those car those days, you have limousine now, but you have cars like the fishtail car and the different model car. I think Ford is the oldest. Is it Ford? I'm not sure. I am not sure, but I think Ford. Uh, there, there's a next car there. There's a next maker. Forget his name. Is the oldest persons. So first time you see car, and they were so funny looking, and yeah, I realize you just reach home. Be good. Okay. So it is the invention of man. God gave them or gave us the knowledge that they can sit and they design things. Children then, you used to have the condensed pan, that's the milk can with cord attached in, and one would be out there and one up there, and they're talking on the telephone. First telephone to be built, it's by the black. It's by the Negro that do the telephone. And now we have telephone. And we move from, and first time printer would have taken up one entire room, big like this room. Now you can walk with a printer actually in your pocket. Because the other night I've seen an advertisement with a printer. It's just about, yeah, it's about the length of this tripod here. And it's a bit flattish. And you slot it in your bag, and it have its own um, powering. So you reach somewhere you want to print, you just push the paper in, and it's the thing print and come out. So we move from stage to stage. those that have already gone years before us, my great great grand, if they should return to the land of the living, they would have lost. They didn't know, they wouldn't know where to start and how to start, you know? So you have that, and all of this is the knowledge, as Ecclesiastic said. I think it's Ecclesiastic, either 3 or 5. The invention of man. Because of their invention, we can sit here and you are miles away, 100,000 miles away, the last end of the earth. And we can be speaking to each other like this. We can be having a conversation. Something can happen. I can sit here, you see me fall off, and you can say, oh, and then, you know, God forbid, nothing like that. Right? So there are so many things that have came from then to now until we reach, as I was saying, slate. In school, we used to use slate. I used slate in basic school. And you have the slates with the beads on them that teaches you to count. I think you have what, about 20 beads or something on there, and it's string on the slate. 1, 2, 3, 4. You reach 10 and you can't. You go back again and you start. And you have the pencil, the slate pencil. And then we have the book paper came in place. And it moves up to the standard. Churches usually have school kept in them until you have independent building for school. And as I was talking about the walking, people usually walk miles. And they weren't, they used to walk miles. They're going to town and they start walking and they walk. You have tram car. When I went to Canada, I used to hear they talk about this tram car as a child. And when I traveled to Canada, I saw a tram car. The other day I went to New Jersey, and I didn't know they had tram car in this country. And when I went to New Jersey, I was surprised. What I saw was tram car. Those are the ones that run in the middle of the road. They on a thing like train line. So yeah, like train line they are on. They are not on wheel like the tire wheel or a thing like that. And then they have this cable to the top that guides them through. Yeah, I did not only see tram car. I used to take the tram car to work when I was in Canada. And I saw it the other day. And I said, I don't know if it used to look like this tram car now. I don't know if then tram car was like, oh, these tram car look no. In my little mind, I'm not looking to see it like this now. That's what I think. I don't know. I will have to do some research on that and to know what it looks like then to know. Right? So we have moved on a long way. We are I am in this country, and the ladies usually work in the cotton field. The country I'm coming from, they used to work in the cane field, the banana field. And Jamaica used to plant rice. A lot of people don't know that. Even in Jamaica, they don't know. But rice usually plant in Jamaica, in the parish of St. Elizabeth and a part of St. Thomas, where the swamp is. They planted rice there and they reap rice. Yeah, right? So the ladies there, you just see them in the burning sun and they are harvesting cotton. They are planting. So not only the men used to be in the field, but the women used to be in the field as well. And of course, don't forget their children used to be there too, right? So we have came a long way. We can said, okay, you walk down to John F. Kennedy Airport and you took a plane and in minutes you land in Florida. You're going off to Canada, in a couple of hours you land to Canada. I'm going to Canada and I took the Greyhound bus. Took a bit longer, but I think I love it on the bus. Yeah, you stop at stops and you can view places and you stop, you get out of the bus and you rest and do your thing. Nature calls, you go and do what you have to do, and you can recline the seats like you do it in the plane, and you can stretch your legs out, you can rest back and things like that. I think I I don't think I would take a train to Canada. Neither would I take the plane. I'd rather to ride in the bus. It's nice. It's just comfy and nice riding in the bus to Canada, right? And both time I went from here, from this country, because that was when I came here, I spent a time here, then I went to Canada, and I spent a considerable amount of time there, and then going back to Jamaica, I have to come back to America, spend some time here, then leave to Jamaica. So I love traveling too. So I don't mind it because I love it. Yes, so this is where we reach in life. Many persons have not seen it, not even heard about it. But you have the generation, and imagine you are going to see more. Because the other day I saw them were advertising a bus. Yeah. And this is what they are looking to do in the future. The bus wheels will able to go way up. So don't matter how the traffic is, whatever, and passed over everything. And then the wheel came back down. And oh my God, look at this. This is what they are doing, to, trying to do, are going to do in the future. So more and more you will be seeing, this generation have been seeing something, the other generations saw another thing, they have not seen what we see. The first time the telephones, the cell phone came out, they in Jamaica we call them, it's what, rock or stone or what something, but they were big, some big something them almost tall like the book here, big and fat, full up your hand, and they have this phone. Now, the same use that big phone used to do, we have smaller phone now. You just slip into your pocket and gone. Have we really take a look in life and see how how far we have came and where we have reached in life? First time persons, um, it's all about the herbs. They would know the bush, when to pick it, when to administer it. Now we have so much doctors. I'm talking about doctor. You used to only have men as doctors. Now we have male and female doctors. First time in the classroom, it was dominant male for the classroom. First time in the hospital, it was dominant woman for nurses. Look at the change around. You have male nurse, and like some people hear about male nurse, and worse if it's a woman. If it's a woman, oh no, I don't want a male nurse to look after me. You. Some have their preference. I don't want a male nurse. I don't want a female nurse, a female doctor. Okay? So we have gathered the knowledge, and we have broken down a lot of partitions. You used to go in the bank, and at the teller, you would not see one color skin person like me in the bank. No. The bank tellers were all clear skinned people. Dark skinned people would not be at the front line. Know what you look. Dark, brown, you name the color. There is no color barrier anymore. It has been torn down because it's not the color of the skin, it's the knowledge, the education that you have. You see? So things have came down to a level that every person in life can choose what you want, what you'd like to do. It can choose a business. First time, it was mainly the Chinese that have business. You hardly have the Negroes. Now you have everybody. Everybody get the same amount of brain and get the same amount of hours. So when you look back on life and you mapping it from down there, we need to give God thanks. First time it's dominantly the male who went out and work, and the woman stay home, have children, take care of them, and being supported by the man. And you will sit home and have 15 children. The other day I was looking on this lady in Africa. She is what, 42 years old or 44 years old. And she gave birth to 40 children. See the 40, but the amount of children is almost close to her age. And I was, the funny thing, after she gave birth to so much children, the man who was there with her as the father eventually walked away and left her with all of the battalions. And when you look at the woman looked like she don't give birth to two children. I was looking at her and said, what is the formula? What has she done? It's like stress. Walk nowhere near to that lady. To me, the children, they don't give any trouble. They're all good behaving children. 40 children. Then you have birth control came in. Because the woman would have stayed home, 12 children, 15 children, And you imagine half of those children do not go to school. Half of those children do not have an education. But the good thing about it, if their father is a farmer, they would have taken up the farming. Yes. And they would do, you know, some get a trade, some do so many can have a trade, which is indeed good. Indeed, very good. So here comes birth control. Two is better than too many. But in today's days, the two is better than too many has been overrun because you still have women, at least the 15 children of those women used to have, and the male is out there toiling all day. It's for one man. But today days, you still find women with 6 children, maybe two different fathers, which sometimes they had no control over, but of course they have control over their body. If their body can handle birth control, because some persons' body cannot handle birth control. You understand? Some person's body just simple can't take it. Yeah. It makes them sick. So many different things happen during such time. And with all these little guys, you still found that in today's day, when you learn to be a seamstress, you can learn to bake, you can, your hand can do so many things. And you still find ladies sit home and said, are you working? No. Marcus Garvey said, if you don't have a job, create one. In 2015, 2016, in 2016 when I came here, I went to the park with my twins and I met this lady and we sat at the park and have a good chat. You know what was her job? Was collecting bottles. She said she would get up from 4 o'clock in the morning. She's not from this country. Her daughter, through education, came to the country, and the daughter get married, sent for her parent, especially the mother, to help her to grow her daughter because she want the daughter to have a certain amount of principle that is in their country. So she don't want it to be lost. So she and her mother, knowing her mother was a working person where she's coming from. When she came here, she didn't get a job. And she started picking up bottles. And when she said she picked up bottles, when her husband and her went out, when they sold bottles, she sold bottles that she could send money home to her people. She sent money home to do addition to her house and things like that. Marcus Garvey in those days, he said if you don't have a job, create a job. Create one. Because you are the person that may not be the person who will be sitting around a desk, who may be standing in the classroom in front of children, who may be being a bedside a bedside nurse, who may be working in the library. You may not be that person. But if you are not that person and life, you know, throw to you the curveball. Yes, you can use it up. If life give you milk, do not, and it's spoiled, milk can get curdled. I don't know if milk's still curdled. And when you milk the cow, and when you get the milk fresh from the cow, if lime go beside it, that that milk would be curdled. No, I don't know if milk's still curdled. I must try it. Whenever I go into the kitchen, I'll go and squeeze some lime in some milk and see what happens. But if the milk curdle, do not throw it out and say it's not good. It may not good for just putting it to your mouth and drink, but it have another use. That curdle milk, um, it can make custard for your dessert. You can make cheese with it. Better than that, you can make yogurt with it. Just get it at a warm spot in the house, the kitchen, and you do your yogurt, which let's say the yogurt is even better than the milk. You can do cheese from it. From the cheese, you can do other things. So that milk that isn't good, you don't take the pan of milk and throw it out. And it's meaning to yourself, if you realize that I do not have that brain for this job, don't throw out. Don't give up. Take an example to the milk and get yogurt from the milk. So look at yourself and put yourself, you can even, maybe you can't, maybe you can't took notes, but you can read measurement. So therefore, the next pant that the person bought in the store, your logo would be on it. The next address that is in the store, your logo can be on it. The next shoe that the person wear, your logo can be on it. So you don't look at it and say, well then, I don't have that level of education. We were not born that all of us is going to be in the classroom, in the hospital, in the wherever. If all of us been there, and only welcome to Lloyd George, thank you very much. That means to never come. Right? What your hands? Your hands can spin the spindle. Yeah. Your hands can do the spindle. So that's the job. And when you started off with one pair of shoes, you start employing somebody. And before you know it, other person will know you. And you have a company running. Don't throw away the milk. There are other use and purpose in the milk. Yes. So don't throw out yourself and say, well then, oh, okay then, I don't know what to do. Learn something. Yes. You can make your hut. You can make, a lot of people want hot. Well, church and we are at anymore. Most of church hats take a down dive, right? It's a come as you are. So you go as you are. My battery is at 5% here, but I have two things running up. So because two things is running, you may have to be on the other one. Right? So my phone will be going down, but of course I have a next device up. I make sure that I set up on the computer that it don't do me as it did me last night. So everybody came over on this one, but the computer is right there. I saw some person come into the chat on the computer, right? So my cord is not long enough. Well, if you should see this go down, just skip across. You have the laptop on. So I am still on. But because everybody tap into the phone, the laptop is on. One person I saw right now that is still on the laptop because this leave 5% and my cord is not long enough. The cord isn't long enough to reach where this is. So just bear in mind if you see it shut down, I am still on. I am on the laptop. Okay? Because it is actually going. It only have a few percent is 5% left. Okay. What should I do? I think I should close this one and then everybody would be on this one. What do I do here? Should I close the phone and then everybody would be over on this side? Let me close it. Because it's only 2% is left on there. But I am still on. So even if it go down, I am still are you. Stop streaming. No. I am still streaming. Okay. So as I am saying that do not do not say, well then there's nothing there for me to do. Be what you are. Don't matter what race, color, creed, whatever. Can find something to do. Sometimes some of the older person, they know some things. They can volunteer to teach, to pass on their knowledge to other persons. Some persons get the knowledge and they rather to go with it without passing it on to other persons. I have seen that happen, which is not nice, not cool at all. Okay, I am still on. I am still on. So you will be seen in this chat. You will be seen in this stream because I am still on. Okay? So there you go. A lot of persons still is still there to know. Do not throw your hands to your side and say, I can't find something to do. It may not be what your ambition wanted, but maybe that is not what God wants you to do. That's not where you did not get that knowledge for that. So you have to operate into the area where you get your knowledge for. If it is to open a bakery and you are only going to do bread, you will do very good at it. And this is what you are to teach your children too. Because, yes, we all want to see them in the government places working, and but some of the times, surprisingly, that's not where their goal is. That's not where they're going to get their millions from. You understand? I have a 4 year here, and she loves the kitchen. She ever loves the kitchen. She only wants to see me to the kitchen. She is there. And she's asking, "Oh, what can I help you to do?" I'm here to help you. Yeah. And one day we were doing some cakes. I asked her, she said, you didn't ask her anything. She said, I am going to be a chef. And her mother was like, "A chef?" She said, "Yes." And we asked her, "What a chef do? Who is a chef and what is the role of a chef?" She said, "A chef cooks food. They cook. And that is what I would like to be." Now, if she grew up and doesn't change her mind, that's the next chef. So she would be having whether her own restaurant or she have a hotel that carries chef or something. So in Cuba, the doctor learned how to chop cane. So you don't get one thing and only depend on one thing. Because guess what? If that one fails you, you have something else to rock to. So children should be taught a trade along with their education. Learn how to work with their hands along with working with their brains, working with the pen and the paper, working on the computer, working. Yes, they should be able to do something else. And I see that to be very helpful where children is concerned, where young people is concerned. Because sometimes you leave your birth country and go somewhere else and you multitask. You understand? You're multitasking. So you don't really just stay in the one position. You don't remain and say, "Well, then I am just a baker." Sometimes it come down to the point where the baking thing started go down. You rock to something else. You can make ice cream, right? You can make ice cream. You can set up your wine. The Indians, they taught the Chinese too. They taught their children different different skill in life. So don't matter how much education your children have, let them hone a skill. There is not any degrading work or any degrading skill. You must not, you maybe you don't like farming, so you're not going to go into farming. But you like other things. That's your hands. And out of that, so many people you can inspire. So many people you can teach something from it. So many. So you use up your skill to educate other persons. Some person have been retired and being retired because they only use their hand for one thing, they can't even say, okay, let me go in and do this. I am retired out of and I am happy I've been retired. So okay, I can cook some food, box it and send it out. If I said I am cooking food here and you want your meal to be shipped to you, I can do it. Extra money. You understand? I can do it. If you say, okay, bake me a pudding and I pay XYZ, I pay to send it to you. I stay right here on bake and I send things to Florida. I sold things around, right? People, you can do it. There's always something to do. There's always something you can make your extra cash from. You don't have to sit and depend upon one thing. There are other things you can do. As I said, the lady I spoke with in the park, and even now that I am here for a while, each time you go out, there are people collecting bottles. I myself pick up bottles. I go at work and I, I grab those bottles and I came and I put them down. And plus the water that we use, we haven't thrown the bottles away. And we took them and sell them. Can buy gas put into the car. It can stop a gap somewhere. So you tossed out the bottle. There's this lady said she sold the bottles and buy dog food. Of course, she didn't have to go into her pocket. So she picked up the bottles, she sold them, and she able to buy her dog food. Right? So at all times, there is something that you can do. You don't have to sit idling. You don't have to say, well, then you can't. There is nothing you can find. You can find something to do. You can make yourself pretty useful. You can make yourself pretty useful. No longer the woman have to stay home having children and one person is working the money. When the money comes in, you have to be looking on all of your bills to pay. The other saying that one hand cannot clap, one hand can catch lice, and of indeed one hand can clap. So if that person is working $2 and you are working $1, that is $3. Half of one of the dollar can put down, depending on what your bill and things is like. You can put down half of one of the dollar. And each time if you put half of one of the dollar, you will surprise over time how much you save. Because not the amount that you work, but it's the amount that you save. And many persons would like to help their relatives, and you have relatives at elsewhere, and you'd like to help them. You want to help them. So you are doing things in order that they can eat a meal as well. They can have something to eat as well. So you are preparing not only for yourself, but you are preparing for your family, for your extended family, for everyone. You understand? So gone are the days, gone are those days, because things came up. You wouldn't be seeing a woman driving. You reach to the point where almost every woman driving. I'd so much love to see that. I love to see the independency. One time it's only the male, and he have the car and he's to drop you someplace and pick you up. Sometimes it causes a fuss about it, and him not coming early, and all the different things. But every woman start go driving school. Woo! Go where you want to go. You get your things done. So no longer is one vehicle, but two vehicles. So you can able to get around. You can able to do what is there to be done. Understand? So women, men, and children. That's all you hear I said from the beginning. The I help the young ones because you look at the 13-year-old child, can't even make them bed properly, can't even wash the dishes good. And at the same time, they're pregnant, going to give birth to a child. They're not even in the position to train that child. They themselves need training. So here comes the parent of the step in. Get that child, and sometimes have to ship off mother dearest to go split your head and get something in there that you can be a better person, an independent person along the line. Eh? So you have persons still sitting and said, "Oh, the child don't have anything. Where is the father? The father not." You have one and you not give you nothing. And you go have to. And you sit on your pastira. Love making may be sweet and good. But when you start produce out of love making, as I said before, it's no longer me, it's no we and us. You have to be in a different mindset because you are putting out, you are creating a next generation. Yes, so however sweet it be, and what is earth is when you can't get the things as it used to be. There is no longer the love making sweet again. It get bitter, it get sour. Now no taste again. No taste. When you realize that your back is against the wall, you can't go left or you can't go right. So you have to make preparation. And young people, before you thinking, before you think to start, if you are going to go and have sex, there is some things they call protection. Make love, not baby. So, because this is your parent should be telling you this. But then, if you're hearing it from a platform, make love and not babies. Because when you start making babies, you are in a different field. You are now have to be planning for that offspring. So you know what happened? The things you should have done, it's not been done. The things that you should be taking care of, it's not been taken care of. It is all gone to a next start, a next beginning. And then you start pull the ear out of your head and you start to see this. The male is always free. Is there anybody see a male with a big stomach before them? Unless it's one of those elderly men with a pot belly. And that doesn't mean they're giving birth to anything. But the woman is the one that are stuck in this situation. The women are the ones that stuck in the situation. Because you are the one that brings the child. You're the one that is carrying the child. You're the one to take care of that child. Yes. Sometimes parents can't even manage, yet they are called in to help. So, do not let anything pull over your eyes, no hole. And let no one say, well, then, oh, we can do it, nothing is going to happen. Oh, no, don't trust that one. When it is going to happen, it did not make any announcement. It just happened. Next thing you got up and you make a great announcement. I'm pregnant. You have 21 years and more on your hand from that one silly lovemaking. 21 years and more. Because if that child do not get all they want during that time, you have the mommy, daddy, mommy, and God bless the male that stand up to their responsibility. Because some honestly vanish. So that one silly, that one moment, that one 5 seconds cost you 21 years and counting to be responsible, to be a responsible mother. Right? So Be careful, be watchful, be mindful of all that you do. Parent, some parents have passed through hardship to be where they are. Not easy, wasn't easy to be where they are today. So let it be that you, and it's not that, and children is even wiser than parents right now when you think of it. Trust me. Because the things they know, the things they know, we don't know it. Some don't know it, to be honest with you. Most of them just want the guidance and they just want to continue talking to. And they don't make the same mistake some of the times that the parent made. Do not make the same mistake. Do not walk the same road that I walked on. Right? Although some refuse to take that. Some refuse to say, well, then, let me pull up my socks and take that warning. So, as you see my thing, bits and pieces. We have seen a lot of young people and they're crying out. And we need to reach out for a lot of them. See the news with or the college name, the demonstration that the children are putting up. And trust me, these children are not backing down no time. Because what is meted out to them is unfair. And they are showing them that this is unfair. We are not putting up to this. They have thrown a lot of them, locked up a lot of them, but they decided to sleep even on the ground outside of the college because what has been meted out is not fair. What has been meted out is not fair to them. So young people is strong and they're standing up for what is right, some of them, and for what is justice. Some parents have it hard to take care. Some, if the father is there, but for some reason, some fathers are deceased and left the mom with a child or more, right? So, Miss Helen, how am I not getting you? I am trying to call you. Sorry, let me get this thing plugged in. Right? So, it is it is always a good thing. It is good to have a balance and abacative in what you're doing. I have seen the Latinos here and don't ask they can work. They sometimes I ask myself the question if they ever took time off. Because guess what? They have relatives live at their country and they are trying to make things meet. Yeah, trying to make it. So they put in their hard work. Some at home, they're running their business. If you should, in the morning, and you see them, they came here and they got job with the Jew. They're doing babysitting. That's not their ultimate goal. No, they do it and they're sending themselves back to school at the same time. So there are things we can do, and there are things we should not say, well, then can't be done. But let everything be done. Let everything be of use. Do not let um, some things and you throw it behind you, but use up every ounce of what you can do to do it. You understand? Use up everything that you can do. This is being crazy right now. We are not. Goodness, why did I do this? Why did I do this?